Well, welcome to the channel. I'm getting ready to talk a little bit about my preparations for Pack Tour. As you know, I signed up for this tour, Northern Transcontinental, that leaves Everett in July and arrives New Hampshire in August, and I'll be doing the whole thing, hopefully. Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I want to thank you for subscribing, and for all my long-time subscribers, thank you for hanging in there with me and just seeing what I'm doing and what I'm up to. So been doing all these long miles and had some issues on week 14 with the saddle. So this saddle I've had for a long time, but right in here in the inside was like digging in, and I just couldn't take it. Once the miles started getting long, this saddle just didn't work for me, so I had to get rid of it. I got a couple of saddles. This is a Bondrager saddle that I'm trying out, and it's kind of cushy, a little more cushy than a lot of the other saddles that I've used. So this one's pretty good as far as the cush goes, and it's pretty comfortable, and I've mounted it on its own seat post. So then I've got another saddle that I used with my other bike, and I'm swapping them out. So the saddle's all mounted on a seat post, and then you just take it out and I put this little blue tape here where it fits into the bike to mark it. So every other ride I have a new saddle, different saddle, and that seems to be helping. I don't really have the issues with it anymore now that I'm doing big miles. Well, I've got the saddle thing worked out, but now I'm having trouble with my hands. Once I did 150 miles over uneven ground, it was rough, some of it was gravel. My fingers have gotten numb, and I'm losing some of my ability to pinch with these fingers. So I've started doing some exercises, like this and do like that, and then like this. And trying to get some more feeling back in my fingers, because they're really, I think I've damaged a little bit of the nerve in there, and I'm waiting for it to come back. I did double wrap the tape on the bike, so we're going to try that out with double wrap. And then this hand seems to be okay, but this one, it's getting better. So I'm sure if I went to the doctor, they'd say, we'll just stay off the bike for a while, but since I'm training for Pack Tour, I really don't have that option. So I've been riding and just trying to baby it, do exercises and that kind of thing. So it's going good. The other thing I've started doing is developing hot foot in my feet. And if you've never felt that, it's just like having a burning sensation in the bottom or the top of your feet. And I first noticed it a few weeks ago when I did my first 150-mile ride. It happened around mile 125. But then as I go, it gets sooner and sooner in my ride. So what I've done is I've moved the cleat back, as far back in the shoe as I can. So now that cleat's way back, and then I'm using lighter socks, and I've used also less pressure on my shoe. So we're going to try that out. I've had these shoes a long time, so I don't think that's what it is. The shoes seem to be fine. It's just all the additional miles and everything that I'm doing is created a little shoe issue, and that's just something I'll have to work through. If this doesn't fix it, I've got some other things to do with moleskin, and I'll kind of describe that in future episodes. Thanks for hanging in. Good morning. It's 6:30 in the morning, and I'm getting ready to go on a small training ride with friends. The miles are getting easier, and today is 60 miles, which 2 months ago I would say that's a long ride, but today that seems easy. And here's my setup. I've got Bondrager Elite is my headlamp, and it blinks. And then I use this Garmin 935 as my watch. A lot of times I'll wear a heart rate strap, but today I'm not going to, just because it's going to be for fun. And a Specialized Rope A bike. I got a 60-mile ride. I usually wear 2 water bottles, or use 2 water bottles. And then I've got my blinker on the 2 blinkers on the back. One on the right here, down by the axle, and then one behind the seat. So that's my setup for 60 miles. And of course I got the helmet, gloves. Today it's 52 degrees, so I'm wearing arm warmers and a vest. Anyway, keep spinning. See you down the road. So I've changed my mileage a little bit, so I figured I need to ride 2 days back to back. So I've decided Sunday and Monday will be my long days, and the 92 miles has felt a little bit easier than it did at the beginning. So I've tried to up my Sunday Monday miles. This last Sunday I did 105 on Sunday, and then Monday I did like 95. So I'm gonna kind of keep boosting that Sunday Monday miles and get it up to like 112. And then I'm going to take Tuesday off, and then Wednesday I'm going to do the 61, and then this Friday we'll be doing 153 miles, me and a friend. So I'm sticking to the plan for the most part, but trying to up those miles a little bit on Sunday, Monday, just to get used to riding back-to-back days. So it's kind of hard to find people that are willing to do 100 bazillion miles in a day. So what I usually do is I'll get up early and go for a ride, and then meet friends, and then we'll get together and do a ride together. And then afterwards, I'll continue on and do the rest of whatever I need by myself. And this breaks up the monotony of just out there riding miles and miles and miles by yourself. And it also helps to get used to riding in a group, because with Pack Tour, I'll be riding with groups, and the more I practice, the better I'm going to be. In this case, was my, I did the Sunday ride was long, and then this is my Monday ride, which was very hilly, and I had to do a bunch of climbing, and it was really windy. It was hot, but it's money in the bank, So I figured, I suffered on this day to finish. I got done with it, and I was happy with my accomplishment. It wasn't fast and it wasn't pretty, but I did it. So when things get tough on Pack Tour, I'll be able to look back on this day and say, I can survive anything.